Hello, guys. Welcome to Average Joe Rants, where we rant about anything and everything we have an opinion on. Sorry, I'm just exasperated at this point with fucking Star Wars. So you would think that after Kathleen Kennedy's exit and her completely ruining the entire series, you would think some common goddamn sense would finally prevail. It would finally happen. People at Lucasfilm would finally realize that the great girl boss experiment didn't fucking work. Right? You know, don't erase it, obviously, but maybe we should go on a different maybe we should go a different direction, make a new galaxy, so then there'd be like 3 fucking timelines. Or maybe we just switch it up like we did before, where the legacy timeline is now the canon timeline again, and the canon timeline is the legacy timeline. Well, here's the problem. Apparently, despite many people wanting legacy to be put back in canon, Lucasfilm is so full of idiots who want to go on and continue with the Rise of Skywalker timeline. And it has to do with The Mandalorian. Now, I don't think many people realize this, but every Star Wars show that has come out after The Mandalorian has fucking failed in some way or another. With the most infamous being The Acolyte. Now, here's the thing. They are making a movie about The Mandalorian and Grogu. Possibly because they've run out of ideas. That's my fucking guess. But ultimately, I think there's this real fucking sense of not wanting to just let this go. Right? Not wanting to completely let go of that galaxy yet. Which is fine. Right? Except, no, it's really not. The Kathleen Kennedy universe has hemorrhaged the fuck out of Lucasfilm. The sequels alone damage its reputation, and now they're wanting to make a movie after Rise of Skywalker. Are you fucking insane? Bar none, the worst Star Wars movie in the entire fucking set, and you want to make a fucking movie after it? Yeah, you want to know what the movie is? It's called Star Wars Starfighter, which, first of all, there's already a video game called that. And second of all, it's 5 years after Rise of Skywalker. After the First Order disappears. So, really, who the fuck are they fighting? Because in the Legacy timeline, they had I fucking forget what their names are, but they are like, they hate Jedi. And they feed on the Force. I'm gonna have to look it up, because honestly, it's been such a long time since I've read those books that I need to refresh myself. But I didn't want to do the rant and act like I'm like knowledgeable about everything about Star Wars. I feel it's more real if there's stuff I'm either not remembering or I've never really gone into, right? I don't use scripts with these videos. I use what I've got in my head, some research if necessary for a small fact, and that's it. But here's the thing. Here's the problem. Nobody wants this movie. Nobody wants a movie set after Rise of Skywalker. You want to know why nobody wants a movie set after Rise of Skywalker? Because Rise of Skywalker fucking sucked. Its flow sucked, its story sucked, its characters sucked, its battles sucked, its action sucked. Everything about it fucking sucks. So to want a movie set after that is insane. And it's like, same thing can be said about Phantom Menace, right? But here's the problem. The whole prequel trilogy was the story of how Darth Vader came to be. So of course there had to be something after Phantom Menace. Okay, because it didn't explain everything about Anakin Skywalker. But that's not the case with the sequels. The sequels were the result of Kathleen Kennedy not liking that there was a timeline where there wasn't feminism and woke shit, where there wasn't a female Jedi that was a girl boss and actually had actually had fucking flaws. No, this is the timeline they want to go with. A timeline where the story for the last movie was so fucking stupid, it actually lost money for the first fucking time. And damaged the reputation of a well-beloved movie studio. A studio which I will remind you has been a business for over 50 or 60 fucking years at this point. Its first film was a film called Graffiti that was released in the fucking 70s. I think late 60s, early 70s. That's how old we're talking, gentlemen, to the fact that many of your grandpas were probably around when it opened its doors for the first fucking time. Hell, not even your grandpas, probably your great-grandpas at this point. And it had a great reputation. It made some really great movies, besides, the duck one. But that's the thing. These movies were so fucking bad. It ruined the reputation of Lucasfilm, made it look like a fucking joke. And now you want to make a movie after those movies? I'd rather burn down the fucking theater than see that shit. Are you fucking kidding me? I'd rather staple a fucking cactus to my dick. Really? I can think of nothing more fucking painful than wanting to do a movie after The Rise of Skywalker. The only reason why The Mandalorian even took off was because of COVID. That's it. The Mandalorian took off and was popular because of COVID. Guess what? After COVID ended, people stopped watching it. I mean, for fuck's sake. This is the reason why so many people are so fucked up politically now. It's because of COVID. Because all they had was Reddit and shit. And it's the same thing with Star Wars. What do you expect people to do? They just watched movies and TV shows. That's all they did during COVID. I played video games. I was different. But Jesus fucking Christ, you're really gonna go ahead and say, yeah, we want to keep with this universe that our previous head of our company fucked up so badly. It fucked up our reputation almost irrevocably. Yeah, I could be wrong. I will be an adult here and say I could be wrong. Maybe the movie's badass as fuck, right? Maybe we got a new hope on our hands, right? Except I really don't think that's going to be the case. Because again, this is coming out after Rise of Skywalker. They're going to need to fucking go around the fucking story of that stupid ass movie in order to try to create something 5 years after. Fuck, I'm surprised it ain't 50 years after, so that you have the excuse that this is brand new. That you don't have to deal with any of the old characters because they've all died off or are old as fuck and not even important anymore. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I wanted to rant about it. My guess is this movie's gonna fucking flop. Because at this point in time, people don't want to fucking see something that has wokeness, DEI, and fucking fembosses. They're sick of that shit. And as a matter of fact, so am fucking I. Knock it the fuck off. Anyway, this is gonna be the end of the video. I hope you guys had a great time watching it, whether it's day or night. I'll see you for the next one. Oh, before we stop. I have a Rumble and I have a YouTube. Both have the same name, Average Joe Rants. My Rumble's been doing really well, so I am super excited about that. And my YouTube is... it's getting there. But anyway, that's going to be the end of the video. I'll see you guys for the next one. Alright? Like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed. Have a good one.